Hello, and thank you for being a part of Womeness's first 6-week personal development course, Strength in Being. My name is Genevieve, and I'm the founder of Womeness Community, a fitness and empowerment coach, and the author of Strength in Being. I wanted to kick off this course by first sharing a few tips and suggestions on how to use your workbook and find consistency in your day-to-day routines. The importance of establishing a why, as well as share my personal why, in hopes that it may help you become rooted in yours. In addition, we'll go over a brief summary of what the next 6 weeks will look like and how you can get the most out of them. Now, we often wait for a designated day or a special event to get started on working on ourselves. For example, New Year's resolutions, birthdays, weddings, and that magical day called I'll start on Monday, right? We know that the hardest part is simply starting. So that's why we start now together, where we will hold each other accountable to following through on our personal commitments to ourselves. By doing this together rather than alone, we can hold each other accountable to our goals, challenge one another to level up our personal standards, help establish a game plan to following through and staying committed to our goals, all while providing a supportive and encouraging environment. Now, this book was designed to put your mindset into a current state of being where we are connected to how we are feeling physically, mentally, and emotionally. By doing this, we can better address what it is we personally need to live our best, most fulfilling, and supportive life today. Over the next 6 weeks, we'll focus on the contributing factors that allow us to best show up for ourselves, as well as the space around us, allowing us to be more present through our goals, in our relationships, and most importantly, for ourselves. Now let's break down how this book will work. The next 6 weeks, we'll focus on your why, habits, affirmations, goals, routines and daily structure, gratitude, and prioritization. We'll also be giving you weekly emails that will break down specific topics and give you tips for them. I want to start with what I believe is the most important, which is your why. So why did we choose to start right now on a random Tuesday right around Thanksgiving? This is a time of year where life gets a little crazy. Our schedules fill up with parties and activities. And while we focus on giving to others, we tend to fall back on prioritizing our own self-care. This time of year is just as important as any for us to work on ourselves and allows us to be better present in a time of year that was designed to bring peace and joy. So let's start with this. Why did you pick up this book? What can you no longer comfortably sit with? Or what has pushed you to no longer want to stay comfortable? I want you to sit on that. And I want you to think that essentially, this is what fuels you to commit to 6 weeks of personal development. Your why is going to be crucial during the next 6 weeks to keep you dedicated and focused. The days where you're tired, you feel discouraged, you lack motivation, your why has to be clear enough and powerful enough to pull you back in. Now, your why will be unique to you. It may be that you want to wake up feeling energized and in charge of your life and what is in your control. Maybe you want to be more fully present in your life so you can show up better in your relationships. My why for the next 6 weeks? Truthfully, I don't want to just get back to feeling like myself. I want to get to a place where I feel better, where I feel stronger, more ambitious, and more present than any previous version of myself. I have really big goals this year for both myself personally as well as Womeness Community. And I know that the secret to this success will be found in my day-to-day routines. Now, whatever your why is, I want for it to be powerful enough that you can stay committed and dedicated to it. Before we go into talking about how to use this book, I want to focus on one of the main focuses that will provide structure in your foundation. This is your habits. Some of you might know that I started my career in health and wellness as a personal trainer. And I found that the secret to my clients' success did not lay in their workouts or how many hours they spent in the gym or even in their nutrition, but rather in their habits. So, how did they start their day? What were their priorities like throughout the day? And what were the last things they did before they went to bed? Now, we didn't label these as good versus bad habits, just as we did not label their food as good versus bad food, but rather habits that were limiting and habits that empowered them. Now, here's where I want you to do a little bit of work. Grab a piece of paper and pen, and I want you to write down habits you currently have that limit you and ones that empower you. Now, these are ones that you currently have that you do daily. Okay, here's where we're going to start to open up to each other. And I'm going to give you some examples of some limiting and empowering habits that I currently have. So habits that empower me are I strive to move my body every day. I try to do something that is mindful, whether it's journaling, meditation, doing a puzzle. And I'm also working on leaving my phone upstairs when I get home from work so I can spend quality time with my family. Okay, this is where we're going to get really vulnerable. Habits that limit me. Sometimes I check my social media before I've had my morning routine, which throws off my whole day. I spend too much time online, wasting time and procrastinating by either doing online shopping or comparing my life to the highlight reel of others. Another habit that I have that limits my productivity is that sometimes I work in the kitchen, which leads to me snacking and procrastinating doing something that might be tedious work. All right, so I open up to you. If you need to, pause this and then join us after you've written those habits down. All right, now, I want you to think of one habit that is going to best help you accomplish your goal. All right, now that might be challenging, and if you need to, write down the habits you currently want to work on. Now, these can be old habits that you've fallen out of, habits that you've wanted to commit to, or any habit that you think will contribute to your why. Again, if you need to, pause this and then come back. All right, so I'll share with you some of my habits of focus that relate to my why. One is I'm going to work on limiting my time on social and online browsing. I'm also going to set a specific spot or time in my routine where I can check my phone to allow me to really enjoy my morning and be able to better show up during my day. The other one is I'm going to work to not do any work in the kitchen and rather set a designated workspace away so that I don't have any distractions. All right, so a few questions that I want you to ask yourself when you're thinking about those habits that are of most importance for you to focus on, right? Because if we overwhelm ourselves with several things we're trying to work on and change, we can be overwhelmed and maybe even get discouraged. So here's the questions I want you to ask yourself. 1, does this habit or goal empower me and my why? Does it excite me? And will this habit empower my lifestyle? Now, if this habit does not do all three of these, the potential to initiate change or growth can be limited. Now, does stepping away from the kitchen countertop to work excite me? No. But the idea of how much more efficient and productive I can be, that does excite me. Now, my biggest tip here is consistency and practicing grace. It's not about perfection. We track these habits every day so that we can hold ourselves accountable. In addition, you'll also find other habits that we'll be focusing on daily that are designed to contribute to mindfulness, consistency, and personal development. Those are meditation, moving our body, act of kindness, hydration, spending time in nature, self-care, as well as fueling our body with nutritious energy. You can read more about the importance of each of these in the intro version of your book. Now, the thing we'll be focusing on next week is the specifics in your routine. But to get you started, I want you to think about what you currently do that fuels your day and what you want to incorporate into your morning and evening routines. You may find that the habits you've listed will help you even establish your routine. As we move forward, I want to leave you with one of Womeness's values, which is transparency, by saying not every day will be fueled by motivation. Motivation in itself is not sustainable. So, on the days that you lack motivation, where you don't have the drive, you're not as excited as when you started, can you drive back to your dedication and your why? This is why your why is crucial, that it is powerful enough and personal to you. We're going to commit to these 6 weeks together, okay? So I'm going to give you some tips to get you started. One, have an account buddy. If that's me, I'm excited to be your account buddy. But if you have a friend doing this, check in with them, see how their journey's going. Second, have your workbook in a space where you constantly see it. If that's on your bedside dresser, if that's in the kitchen, if it's in your purse so that you can conveniently carry with you, it's been designed so that you can have it in your purse, your backpack, or your gym bag, so you have it with you wherever you go. Next, practice grace. I cannot say this enough, that this is never about perfection. We're working to be consistent, and that means we have to have patience as well as grace. Next, your why, or some of your goals, habits, or routines may evolve as the patterns of your thoughts and your behaviors do. This is okay. And it's a great opportunity for us to let go of the need to control everything and surrender to our expectations of what the outcome is supposed to be. Last, we would love to be inspired by your journey by tagging us in your posts, your stories, sharing your inspo, your tips, and findings along the way. You can also email us at hello@womenesscommunity.com to share your why or to share how your journey's going. All right, I know I've done a lot of talking, so I'll leave you with this. I know the next several weeks may bring challenges, and truthfully, our growth does not come from what we're familiar and comfortable with. But know that whatever comes your way, you are capable of working through obstacles, and you have everything you need to be successful. Know also that whatever has brought you to this space, you are supported in this community. All right? I'm so excited to embark on this with you. As we hold one another accountable to being the strongest versions of ourselves, let's also empower the communities around us. Okay? So cheers to evolving and growing together. I've got you. We've got each other. This is going to be a great 6 weeks. All right? Continue to stay connected, post on social media, tag us, and again, use that email hello@womenesscommunity.com if we can do anything to better support you. This is what this community is all about. One woman empowering another woman and working to empower communities together.